Are you on a lookout for an unparalleled audio experience that transcends the ordinary? Look no further than the world of stereo amplifiers, where sonic excellence meets cutting-edge technology. In the realm of audio enthusiasts, the quest for the best stereo amplifier is a pursuit of pure sonic bliss. Whether you're a music aficionado, a home theater enthusiast, or a vinyl purist, the right amplifier can elevate your listening experience to new heights. In this dynamic landscape, we present the top 6 best stereo amplifiers. From power and precision to versatility and design, these amplifiers have earned their stripes in delivering unmatched audio quality. Join us on this journey as we explore the cream of the crop, each promising to be a worthy companion on your audio adventure. You can find more details, analysis, and comparison tool on our website trustypick.com. Number 6. SMS LAD18. Although they are best known for their headphone amps and DACs, China's SMSL have produced a killer little speaker amp as well. The AD18 may be less than 10 inches long, but it manages to output a genuinely surprising amount of power, delivering more than enough juice for even the most demanding speakers. We were pleasantly surprised at how well this amplifier performed in a smaller room. While it doesn't have the grunt of something like the Onkyo A9110, it's much friendlier for those with limited space. The most glaring downside with the SMSL AD18 is that for all its charms, it's still a budget amplifier. That means that the sound will be ruthlessly exposed by high-end speakers. You're better off investing in a slightly pricier amplifier like the Cambridge Audio CX-A61 if you want to go in that direction. That said, there's a lot to love here, including a solid DAC, Bluetooth compatibility, and a handy screen. It also helps that the AD18 looks fabulous. Number 5. Anthem STR. The Anthem STR is a wonder. It's a beautifully designed integrated amplifier with very decent power, 200 watts at 8 ohms, and a great onboard DAC with the ability to handle DSD. It also has a huge range of inputs and outputs, easily comparable to amplifiers like the Peachtree Audio Nova 300. It's true that we could pick 5 or 6-figure amps for this spot, but the STR delivers all that they do at a significantly lower cost, even if the price tag does slide firmly into the high-end bracket. The STR has plenty going for it, including Anthem's fast-becoming legendary room correction system. It sounds both thunderous and pinpoint precise. Although it's a sound that can be a little rudimentary without the room correction turned on, once it's activated, it's absolutely gorgeous. Ultimately, we don't think that it's worth the extra $2,000 over the Nova 300, which offers great sound and usability at half the cost, but this is still a brilliant amplifier. If you can afford it, then it will make one hell of a centerpiece in your hi-fi system. Number 4. Denon PM A600NE. If you love vinyl records, there's more than one reason to use the Denon PM A600NE to complete your system. First, it has an excellent phono preamp included, meaning you don't need a separate one. Second, it incorporates an outstanding analog mode feature, which bypasses the amplifier's digital circuitry completely. The pure, warm sound that results is definitely worth the trouble. And unlike less expensive apps, like the Onkyo A9110, there's both Bluetooth and a solid DAC included here, so it can take digital sources without breaking a sweat. If you're looking for a stereo amp to handle a turntable, and you like your audio to have some real weight to it, the PMA600NE is the one to pick. However, this amp is made by Denon, so some design features are practically baked in. The remote is terrible, designed with what feels like no thought for the user. And while the PMA600NE does have a couple of nice aesthetic touches, like the old school font on the front end and the prominent knobs, they can't save the amp from looking absolutely dull. Being utilitarian is fine, but very little about this amp is appealing to the eye in any way. Good thing it sounds so sweet. Number 3. Onkyo A9110. Onkyo's A9 series has been a firm favorite of ours for some time. The original A9050 was featured on this list previously, and the new Onkyo A9110 makes some significant improvements. While the casing has undergone a slight redesign, the biggest changes are internal. Most of them have to do with improved amp circuitry and circuits that reduce the length of time it takes for the audio signal to travel from place to place. The result is genuinely brilliant sound. For an amp that costs just over $300, you're getting audio quality that is just staggering. This is easily a top budget pick, and it also helps that it comes with a wide range of connections, including a phono stage. However, we do wish that the A9110, the budget model in this range, included some sort of DAC. Even a cheap one would have been nice. The lack of one means you'll need to buy a separate converter as well, although this shouldn't break the bank. It's a frustrating choice, given that the more expensive version of the A9110, the imaginatively named A9130, actually has a DAC, allowing direct connection to a tablet or PC. All the same, this is a superb update and a lock for the best budget amp. Number 2. Cambridge Audio CX-A61. The Cambridge Audio CX-A61 is an outstanding amplifier with terrific digital capabilities. It's the latest entry in the company's CX series, and it fixes almost all the issues we had with the CX-A60 amp. You get a full range of analog and digital inputs in a beautifully designed and distinctive interface. But most importantly, you get great sound. The audio quality is lively and rambunctious, injecting tracks with real life. This certainly isn't an amp for those who enjoy reference-grade sound. If you do want something with a slightly more neutral presentation, try the Parasound New Classic 200 Integrated or the CX-A81, an 80-watt amp from Cambridge with slightly more restrained sound. You could make an argument that the CX-A61 amplifier could beat the Petrie Audio Carina in the number 1 spot. However, it doesn't have the raw power and energy that the Carina has, and we just couldn't help feeling that the price was too high. At $999, it's $400 more expensive than the original CX-A60. To be fair, if you're prepared to put up with a few extra annoyances, like the reliance on a USB dongle for Bluetooth, then you can probably save yourself some money and buy that amp instead. Number 1. Peachtree Audio Carina. Peachtree Audio have quietly become one of the best amp makers on the planet. Their new Carina takes everything they learned from their Nova and Deco lines and shoves it into an absolutely gorgeous wood-framed package. The audio quality is best described as thunderous, with taut and muscular bass, and a crystalline quality in the highs that other pricey amps, like the similarly priced Hegel H95 below, can only hint at. Paired with a good set of bookshelf or floor-standing speakers, the Carina quickly becomes essential. Twin ESS 9068D AC chips stand ready to handle a range of digital inputs including HDMI, allowing the Carina to do double duty for both hi-fi and home theater. The amp gets extra points for the big, bright digital display that is easy to read from across the room. One thing to note is that the Petrie Audio Carina does not have an included phono preamp in its guts. That's a clear choice. This is first and foremost an amp for the digitally minded, but it might alienate those who are looking for a one-box vinyl solution. If that's you, then you still have a number of options on this list. Check out the Sheet Ragnarok for a similar price with an included Phono Pre, or the exceptional and exceptionally affordable Denon PM A600NE. But if the lack of a vinyl input isn't a big deal, then Petree's Carina is the single best amp you can buy. Our list of the top stereo amplifiers has come to a conclusion. If the video is helpful to you, just click the thumbs up icon. I always appreciate it. For future videos, feel free to leave any comments, inquiries, or recommendations. If you have subscribed to the channel, you are now a part of the Trusty Picks family and have access to a ton of bonus content. Until then, be careful and enjoy your day. After this, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.